What up? What up? What up? Ladies and gents, boys and girls, you are now tuned in to a brand new video of Sportsway with Dre Day podcast. I am your host with the most, the Hood's ESPN, Crystal Street's very own Dre Day. What's up? What's up? What's up? Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support of the podcast. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. If you haven't already, it's right there on the bottom of the screen. I'm going to keep it there so that way y'all understand the assignment. So just subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also hit that notification bell so that way once a video is uploaded, you will get a notification letting you know that I dropped a new video. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, all that good stuff. This video here, the weekend is here. And usually, what is it? I believe it's the second Sunday of the month of February is Super Bowl Sunday. And that is the weekend that we are on. This is Super Bowl weekend. The Super Bowl goes down tomorrow. So obviously a lot of stuff has happened in these past few days. You had the NFL honors. Obviously the Super Bowl is tomorrow. The Hall of Fame class was officially announced. Gonna talk about that as well. Bad Bunny is going to be performing at the halftime show. I'm gonna throw a little twist in there. But as y'all can see from the person on the right, he is no stranger to my channel. He has been a guest on here a few times. We were supposed to do a simulation outcast tribe debate, but you know things got twisted under the rug. It was I believe it was your Eagles was playing, and things fell far from the wayside, but we'll get to that another time eventually. But my man Miz 100 has graced me with his presence again. So what's going on, my guy? What's going on?
Hey man, it's always a pleasure, man, to come on your platform, man. I've been following you, John, for a minute, man. You know, before you was doing the video, John, it was audio. You
Right.
know, I actually missed those days, man. Them days of the you follow your favorite indie podcasters, man, and you got all these celebrities that got podcasts now, but come to find out, these celebrities don't really got much of a personality, man. And
None.
I just really liked it when we was able to follow indie podcasters and follow their creativity, their vision. It was dope, man. You know, I know a lot of indie podcasters, they decide to just step out the game because they felt like they was being stomped on by these damn celebrities, man. It's crazy.
It's getting over. It's getting over saturated now with these celebs that's doing podcasts. And it's like you said, a lot of these people, a lot of them do not have personalities. It's easy for them to do because they already have the back end, and then they're already public figures. So regardless, they're gonna get the support. And a lot of these people do not have personalities. Like they podcasts is straight trash, trash. But it's like, yo, who told y'all to do this? Like, who said, like, yo, I think y'all need to do a podcast show. Yeah, I think you would kill it, or I think y'all would kill it. And it's a lot of these people that got podcasts now, not even celebs, just people in general. It's oversaturated now because too many people think that they're built for this, and they're not.
Nope.
They're not. And listen, I know a few people that have. I'm not gonna say that they stopped, but they're not they're not as consistent as they was before. And I've encouraged them. I'm like, yo, come back, yo. Like I get sometimes we need to take a mental break, but other than that, if you got something to say, come back.
You
Come back.
convinced me. You definitely convinced me, man. Because I'm over it, this and that, but I'm like, nah. I reached out to you. You told me blah blah blah. I was like, man, bet, man. You just inspired me to go right back into it. I transitioned to doing just the YouTube, like you said.
Yeah.
You know, do the video format. Visuals is better now.
Oh no. It's like I jumped on the train late. Plenty of people was telling me years ago to do it, but I was too stuck in my head, worried about, oh, what if people don't like it, yada yada yada. So I just felt like just hiding behind the camera. But last year, it was something that happened on First Take that I was like, okay, this is my time now. I'm gonna do it now, and I did one video, and I felt comfortable. So I said, all right, this is it. I'm gonna do YouTube from here on out. But I think like for like the last 2 or 3 weeks, like let's say I do a long video and it'd be like 30, 40 minutes, I'll put that on audio and YouTube. So this one I'm gonna put on both of them.
Oh, okay.
Because being that it's gonna be a long video, I'm gonna just put it on my channel and I'm gonna put it on Spotify as well.
Oh, okay. And I see, and then you just use the clips from the visuals from the video. Yep. I got you. Yeah, okay. Yep. That's smart. That's smart. Yep. I like that.
Yeah, man. But yeah, Super Bowl weekend is here. The New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks will throw down tomorrow at Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara, California. These two teams played exactly 12 years ago, and I forgot exactly what Super Bowl it was. It was on the West Coast, but it's not going to be in Arizona this time. It's going to be in the building, home of the San Francisco 49ers. So talk to me, man. How do you feel about this Super Bowl? What are the things that you're looking forward to? And then we'll just take it from there. And before we bounce off that topic, I'll definitely have to ask you, who do I think you got? Who do I think? Well, who you think is going to win?
Oh, okay. All right. So I initially had like the Rams. I had picked the Rams to make it out of the NFC to the Super Bowl. And to see Seattle. Huh?
I said I'm not gonna hold you. So did I.
Okay.
After they beat Chicago. After they beat Chicago, I'm like, I can definitely see them possibly beating Seattle. It would be a goodie, but I see Seattle losing.
Right. So Seattle defense, man, I'm not their offense, I'm not gun-ho on their offense. Sam Darnold, whether he throw 4 to 6 interceptions, that defense still holds them down. And they get some wins like that sometimes. They got a strong running game, and we know who Sam throwing the ball to. We know who he throwing the ball to. It's no secret there. So with that strong defense versus the Patriots, which they're well coached. The Patriots is well coached. They're
absolutely.
Mike Vrabel, he do a great job, man. Always coaching these teams, these players up, man, and they be ready to play for him, man. It's one thing about him. A Mike Vrabel team is going to be prepared, man. They're going to be prepared. Now we got Drake May. He doesn't turn the ball over too much. And he for the most part this season, he's been getting the job done. I mean, in that AFC championship, he didn't perform too well. I mean, the weather was kind of crazy.
Yes.
But they got the W. They got it done. This actually should be a good matchup because you got a great defense going up against a pretty solid offense. And Drake May is a pretty solid quarterback. I'm not gonna say great because he's still young. I can't throw them kind of names out to these young people.
I'm glad you said that because that word "great" gets thrown around too much, and I just be wanting to throw shit at my TV because these people so quick. quick to call somebody great. It's like, yo, it's too early to be calling this person great. Let them flourish a little bit.
Yeah, man, it kills me, yo. I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers don't even be having 10 seasons in. Don't even be having 5 seasons in. They want to be like, oh, he's the great at his position. No. We need to see consistency, winning championships, playoff games, Pro Bowls. Well, I don't even really want to mention the damn Pro Bowl.
That Pro Bowl doesn't matter no more.
Like the Pro Bowl that should just be like, okay, you had a great year, Pro Bowl, but it shouldn't even exist. A game or whatever they want to call that, they might as well have played fucking John Madden. Everybody should just play John Madden and sat down and play, because that was, I can't do that Pro Bowl stuff. But anyway, it actually should be a good matchup for this Super Bowl. I'm leaning towards Seattle. Man. That tough defense, man. They be just shutting key players down, man. Sometimes, and they got that running game. But then the flip side of it is like the Patriots got defense too, you know. And man, it should be a good game. To be honest, it should be a good game.
I think it's gonna be a good game. Like I definitely think it's gonna be a good game, and I think Drake May needs to have a standout game. He needs one, because if I'm gonna keep it real, his performance in these 3 games in this playoffs, if I had to put a grade on him, I say he's been playing C average, and what's been getting them by is the defense. Because against the Chargers, he wasn't at his best. The defense held him together, sacking Justin Herbert, not letting him get in the end zone. The defense held that down. Then you get to the Texans game. The weather was bad there too. He played mediocre in that game too. What saved him? The defense. And it didn't help that CJ Stroud was doing some self-inflicted wounds to himself, hurting his team. So you got that going on. And then in the AFC Championship game, I will give him the benefit of the doubt on that one, because like you said, the weather was crazy in Mile High. It was very, very, very crazy in Denver. This game right here, like, it's no excuse. Because first of all, you're going to be indoors. So you ain't even got to worry about no snow. You ain't got to worry about none of that. You're going to, oh, no, not even. It's not indoors. No, it's not. It's in Levi Stadium. There's no roof over there. So, well, you definitely got to worry about no snow. So there should be no excuse for him to go out there and try to have himself a B score, a grade performance to help the Patriots win this game. There should be no excuse. But like you said, that Seattle defense is dangerous, very dangerous, and they get to the quarterback. So Drake May gonna definitely have his work cut out for him, because if I'm not mistaken, I think in all 3 games he's fumbled the ball. Whether he lost the fumble or fumbled in general, I believe in all 3 of these playoff games he's fumbled the ball at least once. I don't want to be one of them superstitious motherfuckers that say, well, I expect him to fumble on this one too. I hope not, but we gonna find out soon enough.
Right.
We definitely. Go ahead.
Like you said, it's gonna be a good game. Like you said, I agree. It's gonna be a good game. Because it ain't like it's one-sided. Like one team got all offense and the other team got all defense. Like both of these teams, I think the Patriots have the better balanced offense more than Seattle, because Seattle, they got Cooper Kupp, but Cooper Kupp he's not who he once was.
Oh,
you think otherwise?
I think Cooper Kupp will be the X factor in this game. And the reason why I think he'll be the X factor in this game is because out of everyone in this game, he has that experience. Remember, a few years ago, he played for the Rams. He was in this game. Right. He was in this game, so he know what it takes. Now, obviously, we know who the head honcho is for Seattle on the receiving end. JSN. We know he just won Offensive Player of the Year, which was very much deserving. So we already know that already. But I'm not saying Cooper Kupp is going to go out there and have 80-something yards, but I believe I can definitely see him having a type of game where, just like against the Rams, those key possessions, those key drives, those key catches, I can see him making. Now, will it help them win? Not sure, but I can definitely see him making some type of impact in that game just because he's been battle tested before. He's been in these games before. I don't think anybody on that Seattle team has been in these games before except him, and obviously New England. Just look how quick a year takes. They were 4-13 last year, and now this year,
crazy
major upgrade. All it took was a change of coach because they didn't add no players. Right. Well, Stephon Diggs, that's it. But other than that, they had the same team.
And then Stephon Diggs didn't have a great season. Like, it was okay. He made some he had some key moments, but in some games, but it wasn't like Diggs. Like he was a key addition, but it wasn't like when New England added Moss or something.
Right. Yeah. I think it's funny you mentioned Diggs. I think this might be his breakout game. He needs a breakout game.
It's going to happen.
Yeah. He definitely needs a breakout game. He spent all those years in Buffalo. Nothing came out of it. He goes to Houston. I believe he sustained the injury there. Comes to New England, because you got to remember, New England was nothing at this time. So it was looking like he was. You remember the record label Koch?
Yep.
So when you go to Koch, that was like the graveyard.
It was over.
When he went to New England, it was like nobody expected New England to have this turnaround this quick. Yeah, I know me personally, I know I didn't, because again, I'm a Brady guy. So when Brady left, I'm like, yeah, New England ain't sniffing the Super Bowl again. That was my belief.
Yeah, that was my belief. They in rebuild mode, so it's gonna take some years, And crazy.
And they arrived earlier than I expected. I'm very much impressed. I'm very happy for them. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. Emotionally, I mean, I don't have a hat in the ring, so I don't have a hat in the ring. But if I had to pick, I'm going to pick New England. I'm gonna go with New England to win. I do believe it's gonna go down to the wire. I do believe it's gonna go. I don't see this being a lopsided victory. I do believe that it's going to go into the fourth quarter very, very, very close. So I don't have a score. I'm not that good at picking scores. I'm just good at picking who I think is going to win, and I think New England is going to pull it off.
What's interesting about these two teams meeting up is Seattle has Sam Darnold, and Sam Darnold was the laughing stock of the league for years. They built them up to go into the Jets and turn them around, and he was a bust, and it was like, oh, his career is over. He was just like a career backup. Then he gets to the Vikings and start lighting shit up. And it's like, this dude was like this all this time. I mean, it'll be crazy, man, if he actually, Seattle wins the championship with him as the quarterback. That would be that's an amazing story. That would be an amazing story, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely never gave up on himself, So, and then there's still another amazing story with the Patriots too, because what you was just saying, like, you like, damn, Tom Brady gone. They was 4-13 last year. It's like, oh, they got a new coach. We know he's a good coach, but this turnaround is like amazing. first year coach, you in the Super Bowl. Like, I mean, so you got some amazing stories coming out of this game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I'm probably picking New England for the nostalgia reasons. And again, I used to be a Patriot fan because of Brady. So I still have my Brady jersey. So I intend on wearing it while I'm watching the game. It wouldn't hurt me if they lost. It's not like I'm gonna cry myself to sleep if they lose. Like, again, I have no hat in the ring. I'm just picking them because I have the Brady jersey and I feel like wearing it. But I can definitely. It wouldn't shock me if Seattle did win. It wouldn't shock me at all. I believe both of these teams are very well balanced. It's like you said earlier. Like I don't see this being a lopsided game. I don't see it where this team is far superior than the other. I believe that both teams are well coached. Obviously, I believe both teams have solid quarterbacks. Even though Sam Darnold did prove me wrong, he earned my respect after beating the Rams. He earned my respect. Now, there's only one way he can make me lose that, and is if he go out there and stank up the joint. It's like, yo, I gave you this respect, and in the biggest game of your career, you stank up the joint. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope it doesn't, because he's actually proven a lot of people wrong right now, and he definitely has some franchises looking stupid by letting him go. So,
right. It's crazy because he got to the Super Bowl before Dak Prescott, and
Lamar Jackson,
Lamar Jackson, these so-called great quarterbacks they talk about every season, and we got Sam Darnold and Drake May, which is interesting. That's why actually the NFL is to me like the greatest, most competitive sport, right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be sad, man. The football is over tomorrow after tomorrow, man. But it should be a great game.
Oh yeah. All right. The NFL Hall of Fame. Now, obviously, the elephant in the room, we know the two names that didn't go into the Hall. Bill Belichick, Robert Kraft. I already did a video about it. I spilled my grievances about it. I thought it was complete bullshit. Anybody with a real football mind knows that Bill Belichick is a Hall of Famer. The same could be said for Robert Kraft. Jerry Jones is in the Hall of Fame, but Robert Kraft isn't. And Robert Kraft has, let's see, Jerry Jones has 3 of the 5 Cowboys Super Bowls. And Mr. Kraft has all 6 of the Patriots Super Bowls. So how is he not in the Hall of Fame? But obviously this committee made it personal with Belichick and Robert Kraft, because there are certain there's certain people that they was trying to get in the Hall of Fame because they was on the ballot for so long, and I'm going to speak on that real soon. But I do want to congratulate Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, Adam Vinatieri, Luke Kuechly, and Roger Craig. Those are the 5 names that are now 2026 Pro Football Hall of Fame. So I definitely want to, congratulate them on that.
Yeah, man. All outstanding players, man. Vinatieri was like automatic with that dude, yo. He come out there, you just if the game on the line and it's going against your team, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Oh, it's in there. It's good. It's crazy.
When you think of like certain positions have like a GOAT, I think when it comes to kickers, he might be he might be that.
Yeah.
He might be that. I mean, I think some people might say
I thought he was already in there.
I thought he was too. Like when his name came out, I'm like, Adam Vinatieri, like I thought he was already in the Hall, but I guess not. But I'm happy for him. At least one person from the Patriots got in. The other 2 who should have been unanimous didn't get in. But like again, like the NFL, like the Hall of Fame in general, all the Hall of Fames. For me, these past few years, these Hall of Fames have become the sympathy Hall of Fame, if you ask me, because they're so worried about, oh, well, this person was on the ballot for so long, we got to get them in. No, you don't got to get them in. If it's taking them that long to get in, obviously they ain't a Hall of Famer.
Right.
Me personally, I didn't grow up watching Roger Craig. So when his name popped up, I'm like, this dude ain't no Hall of Famer. And then when I found out how long it took for him to get in, I'm like, come on now, 1 + 1 = 2 here. Like, if it's taking you this long to get in, then obviously you ain't a Hall of Famer. But of course, you're gonna have these people out here having sympathy, and it's like, okay, we got to put this person in now because you know they're making videos about it. They're getting like, in order for you to get in the Hall of Fame now, you got to pour your heart out so people can feel sorry for you, so you can make the Hall.
Yeah. So I gotta say, you said you didn't see Roger Craig. I watched him.
Oh, you did?
I'm old.
All right, here we go. Talk to me, educate me, because I didn't. All I knew was he was a part of those Niners championship teams.
Man,
that's all I knew. That's all I knew.
He was a key part, yo. I mean, this dude, he was Marshall Faulk. He was Marshall Faulk before there was a Faulk. What's his name? McCaffrey, LaDainian. Like, yo, that
LT.
Dude, they would line him out at the slot. Linebackers was not fast enough. You know, back then in them 80s, man, they didn't have linebackers running 4.5s and shit like that. You know, now they got linebackers running 4.5s and 4.4s.
Right.
To see a running back come out the backfield or line them up in a slot like a wide receiver, and Montana or Steve Young throwing the ball was crazy, man. Like 1,000 yards rushing, 1,000 yards receiving, that was unheard of. Like back in them times, man. You know, running backs wasn't doing shit like that. You know, it was either that running back was good out of the backfield and he had hands, you know, and that was cool. But to put up those kind of numbers, that wasn't it, you know, because he was a good runner and a good receiver. You know what I'm saying? So that was a rare thing in the 80s. So I was shocked that it took this long, man, for him to get in, man. You know, I was proud to see that video where they went, Charles Helly and them went to his house.
Yeah.
And you know, congratulate him and all that, man. That to me, to see that, you know, because I witnessed that dude play. I hated them Niners teams, man, and they were so great though, and they were so well coached by Bill Walsh and Tom Seifert and them. Man, they had a whole system. Like, I mean, Joe Montana, the starting quarterback, Steve Young, the backup, you had Steve Bono, the third string, all them dudes, all starters. You know what I'm saying? They all went on to have great careers. Jerry Rice, John Teller, man, I remember that. Tom Rathman. Oh, I remember the whole lineup, man. Crazy, man. It was a fucking machine. Them Niners was a machine, yo. Crazy. But
let's see again. See that's why I'm glad you got on, because again, I only heard of him, didn't watch him. All I'm saying to myself is, yo, if it's taking you this long to get in, then you must not be a Hall of Famer. Then that's the way I'm looking at it, because I'm looking at it from all the Hall of Fames. I'm gonna use baseball as an example, right? What was it? A few years, I forgot exactly what year it was. Edgar Martinez played for the Seattle Mariners for all these years, DH. The writers didn't vote for his ass for 9 years. And I think in baseball, I think you have a 10-year window. I think you have 10 opportunities to get in the Hall. And it just so happened his last year in the Hall, they put him in. And then you have a player like Mike Messina. Me, I watch baseball. So for me, I know like there's certain criteria you got to check in order for you to be a Hall of Famer. So for baseball, if you a pitcher, because that's what he was a pitcher. Dude never won a Cy Young. I don't believe he had 300 wins. I know for a fact he didn't strike out that many people, but somehow, some way, he got in the Hall of Fame. You averaged 11 wins a year. And then some of the big criterias as a pitcher you need, you didn't get. So how the hell are you a Hall of Famer? It's like, this is with all of these sports. They just throwing anybody in the Hall of Fame. Anybody. And I'm not even talking about the Roger Craig one anymore, because I stand correct on that one. You basically schooled me on that one because I didn't grow up watching him. So I'm glad you was able to teach me that. So I will definitely two-time congratulate him on that. One for getting in and me not knowing about him and you telling me about him. So I'm going to congratulate him on that again. But yeah, just these Hall of Fames in general, they just throwing anybody in there now. And it's back to the Coach Belichick, Robert Kraft thing. I don't see how they didn't get in first ballot. Like, it's crazy to me that they're going to have to wait another year when common sense would tell you that they should have gone in first ballot.
Yeah, that's some political shit, man. Like, that's
personal.
That's definitely some behind the scenes hatred shit going on. Something happened behind the scenes, because why is it them two who are connected to that same organization? Right? It sounds personal.
It's very personal. It's very personal. The whole Deflategate, Spygate thing missed me with that. Because even when they got caught, they were still successful. And they dealt with their penalties, whether it was fined, losing draft picks. They did all those things already. But now you want to punish them where it really matters. When it really counts. Like, okay, this is the Mecca here, the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Oh, we're going to remember how they treated us in interviews. We're going to remember, Spygate, Deflategate. Oh, wait a minute. He's whining and dining this young Tenderoni who could be his granddaughter. Yep, we're going to use it against him now. Because I'm quite sure that got something to do with it as well.
Right. Yeah. Yo. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Something that you just said about the Spygate and Deflategate and all that, right?
Yeah.
So, like you said, when that shit came out, they still were great, right?
The first week, like that story came out the first week of the season, because it was either the first week or the second week, because I think it was against the Jets. And the crazy thing is, Eric Mangini, he was a former, I don't know if he was a defensive coordinator or offensive coordinator. He used to be a coordinator for the Patriots. He leaves, goes to the Jets. And I remember him saying this because he was on Undisputed at the time. He used to come on for like guest cameos or whatever. And he was sitting there with Skip and Shannon Sharp. And this was years ago. And he was saying how, he was getting ready to play the Patriots. And he told Bill Belichick, like, yo, like, I know what you do. Like, just don't do it to me. And what happened? That particular week, Belichick did it anyway. So the story the rumor came out that he was filming a sideline, yada, yada, yada. And then after that, they went on a crazy streak. When everything was discovered, they still was winning.
Right. So what I wanted to say about that is, and you were correct, still winning. Like, amazing season. Now, when it comes to football, man, like, have you played football? You played football before, or like in high school or whatever?
I played one year. One year I did it. I'm primarily basketball. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Okay, all right, cool. So football dude pretty much all my life, since played Pop Warner, Pee Wee football, all the way into high school, right? And what I can say is, I'm born and raised in Philadelphia, played in the Philadelphia Public League system, right? So I came up in the 90s. So where I'm going with this is, Man, it was schools that knew what they was running. You would say, oh, they in an I formation, they're running a sweep, they running a dive, but guess what? It's football. Stop it. If you know it, stop it. Man, these coaches, these old school coaches will run the same, they will run 3 fucking plays all game. And you can't stop it. So people will be standing on the sideline. They run and play such and such. Stop it.
Right.
That's how I feel about this. That deflate game. Man, listen. Stop them.
And the crazy thing is the same thing with the Deflategate. When they found out about it, I believe it was before halftime. Third quarter comes, and they still was washing them. So it wasn't like it's not like, oh, now they starting to lose. Up, they've been exposed. No, they still went out there and still put boots to asses. And Brady served his suspension.
Yep.
He served his 4-game suspension, and then that next year, back to the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying.
I think they lost that year. I think was it the year they lost? I'm trying to think. There was a what year was it that Carson Wentz won the MVP?
Carson.
Because whatever year it was that he won the MVP.
Was it 2017 season?
That was the year that was the year that y'all won, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember him getting hurt.
Yeah. That was the 2016-2017 season. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So the year after that, I think that was the year with the no. The year prior was the Falcons, I think. Well, I might be getting the years mixed up, but the point is that the next year they wound up winning the championship. So all they kept doing was winning. No matter what, they kept winning.
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't give a fuck. Oh, you got to stop it. You got to stop them. It don't matter if you know the play. It's football, man. Like I always say, coaches, they provide great leadership. You know what I'm saying? They get the players inspired. They get them you got to be a person who will have great leadership qualities, right? And then you have the people that design the plays and all that, right? So those players still got to go out there and execute those plays. If the players don't execute them, I don't care who the coach is. The players still got to execute on the field.
This is where I agree with like there's plenty of Hall of Famers coming out speaking about this. And this is where I agree with them. When it comes to the Hall of Fame, I think Hall of Famers should be the one to decide if you get that gold jacket or not. I don't think journalists and writers, I don't think any of them should have a vote. I think it should be the players that actually played, the ones that got the gold jackets. They should be the one to decide if you a first ballot Hall of Famer or not.
Yo. And it's crazy because I just found that out. I used to think it was the players doing the voting. And then they saying the journalists is doing it. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with it either. I don't like that.
I don't agree with it either. And the crazy thing is, because obviously the elephant in the room is, okay, Belichick didn't get in first ballot. Kraft didn't get in first ballot. Now, a few years now, a couple of years from now, it's going to be a certain individual on that ballot. And that's going to be Brady. Does he go in first? Because if he don't go, listen, if you thought people was upset that Belichick didn't get in first ballot, let them make the mistake and not have Brady go in first ballot.
You possibly
they're going to burn that building down.
Yeah, you going to see some riots.
You're going to lose their mind. Yeah. Like, this is my bias saying that he's the GOAT, but you have a lot of people out there calling him the GOAT, right? Let them make the mistake and not have him go in first ballot. That's like saying Jordan not a first ballot Hall of Fame in the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
It's equivalent to that. That's a joke.
Yep.
When we know damn well he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yep. Yeah, we gonna see.
Oh yeah. I think what year was it that he retired? Because I think it takes 4 or 5 years after you announce your retirement that you get on the ballot. So yeah. Yeah. God willing, I'm around for it. Because I definitely I want to see the outcry if it happens that he doesn't get first ballot. But I think being that he's in the media now and he's also a part owner, I think that might just ease his way in the Hall of Fame. Like, okay, he played on those Patriots teams, he benefited from the cheating, but he's in the media now. He's like I'll say he's. I mean, damn. When I think of top analysts on TV, obviously ESPN, they got Troy Aikman. I'm talking about the athletes, not, Joe Buck and Jim Lance and I forgot the guy that does it with Tom Brady on Fox. I'm talking about as far as like the players that give their assessments. I would have it Aikman, Brady, and Romo. Now, Brady could possibly move up to 1, but he just got there, so I got to give him more time to cook. But I've always loved Troy Aikman. I've always loved Troy. Romo gets on my goddamn nerves. All the caping for Romo and all this predicting plays and this, that, and the third. I always say to myself, you could sit in that booth and you could predict all these plays all day long, but when you was on that field, you couldn't predict shit.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
That's crazy to me. This man could sit in the booth and predict, oh yeah, they're gonna do a cover 2 spread right here on defense right now. Look at the cover 2 spread. And the play actually happens. And then on offense, watch the shallow cross. Watch out for the shallow cross. And it happens. And then I just say to myself, you was able to predict all of this, but when you played, you couldn't predict anything.
Yeah. Nothing. But it's crazy. Sometimes, man, like phony players become great coaches, man. Like, I'm not saying Romo was phony, but he was
phony. I'll say it. He was phony. I'll say it for you.
But sometimes, man, they just be better like at analysts and coaches.
Yeah.
Sometimes, man.
I get it. I totally get it. Because when Brady announced he was doing that, I'm like, you? I said, Peyton, I can see doing that. Peyton Manning, I can see him doing that. I didn't see Brady doing this. And it was fitting that his first year doing it didn't pan out too well. Like, he was getting criticized a lot. And then it was like, okay, his second year, which was this year, he kind of improved a little bit. So, yeah, for me, when it comes to those guys that were quarterbacks that are now in the booth, yeah, I would say Aikman is probably 1, then Brady, then Romo.
Yeah, Aikman, he's solid, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I know he get a lot of flack, but oh no, I forgot. What's the dude name on Chris Collinsworth? I like Chris Collinsworth. Like, there's so many people that don't like him. Me personally, I enjoy him.
You know what? I don't like him, but his stance on a lot of things and how he break things down, it's fitting. It's fitting. You know what I'm saying? It's like you'll rather hear him over a Romo. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Joe Buck, I don't like.
Romo's the worst.
Yeah, you like Joe Buck?
Well, I've always loved Joe Buck. Buck. Me personally, I would prefer him do baseball than football.
Okay.
But,
okay.
He on ESPN now, and I don't think he does baseball anymore.
Okay.
Because I know when he was on Fox, man, that dude was doing the baseball playoffs, and then the next day you'll see him doing a football game. I'm like, yo, this dude getting that bag. I know a lot of people that can't stand him either, but I rock with him. I rock with Joe Buck. I like the tandem with him and Aikman. I do.
Yeah.
I do. But halftime show. This is going. Listen, I can honestly say that this is the first time in about 4 years that I'm looking forward to the halftime show more than I'm looking forward to the game.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. 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 I'm very much I'm so excited for this halftime show. I'm very much excited.
You a big fan of what's his name? Bad Bunny?
That's my God, Bad Bunny. That's my dude. That's my dude.
I'm not familiar with his music or nothing. Like I just know he's like mega star.
I can't name the songs because they're in Spanish, but once they come on, I know what it is. I know what it is. And yeah, I'm very much excited. Like this dude. I was telling my colleagues this yesterday at work. It would not surprise me that if this halftime show creeps up in the record books for most viewed halftime show performance, it wouldn't shock me at all. Because everybody and their mother is going to be watching. Everybody and their mother is going to be watching.
Wow.
Because
I think I have to like go check out his catalog or something. Because I never listen to nothing.
He's the biggest selling artist right now. Currently. The biggest selling streaming artist right now, Bad Bunny. He's the biggest one right now.
Dang. That's crazy.
I was surprised. Me personally, before the season started, I thought Jay was going to be the halftime show. I ain't even going to lie to you. I thought Hov was going to do it. Because me with my superstitious ass, I'm like, all right. 2026. Reasonable Doubt dropped in 96. It's the 3-year anniversary. Nicki Minaj and her little petty ass was upset because Lil Wayne didn't get it. You know what? Jay could be a little petty too. So how about 2026? I do the halftime show. And then again, you know, I think Beyonce was on tour and Jay was popping up for a lot of them shows. So I'm like, yo, maybe he trying to tell us something. So I'm like, maybe Jay gonna do the halftime show. Maybe he gonna do the halftime show. Come to find out, it was Bad Bunny. He was the last person I expected. But when it was announced, I wasn't one of these people that was pissed off. And that's more of a reason on why I'm looking forward to seeing it, because there's so many people, so many folks, so many that are not too thrilled that he's doing the halftime show. And they're going to eat their words because he's going to go out there and he's going to kill it. He's going to kill it. I truly believe he's going to kill it.
So I know you big Jay fan.
Yeah.
Do you think Jay-Z will ever do the halftime show?
I think this is last year, actually. I think this is his last year. That's I think this is his last year with the contract, as far as doing the
entertainment.
Yeah, as far as the entertainment, I think this is last year.
Okay.
I think I could be wrong because I'm seeing a photo floating around. He like in a Super Bowl sport jacket, and on it says "The game needs me." Well, which game you talking about? You talking about the rap game, or are you talking about the halftime show stage? Because I believe both of them need you, and I think it's about time you stop bullshitting and step outside.
Right.
But we gonna see though. We gonna who I mean, I don't expect him to show up for the halftime show because him and Bad Bunny don't have any collabs together.
Okay.
But it wouldn't surprise me if Cardi B don't come out there. It wouldn't shock me. They got a joint together.
Right. They do.
Listen, if I'm Jay, I'm like, okay, Nikki doing all this tirading about me. Let's hit her where it hurts. Let's get your biggest rival on this stage so all these millions of people can watch her. Her man is already in the Super Bowl. Stephon Diggs, he's going to be playing in the game. We know you going to be at the game. You and Bad Bunny got a song together. You get up on that stage and you perform with him. I don't care if it's for a minute. Show your face for a minute just to stick it to that heifer. I was Jay. That's how petty I'll be. Hit him where it hurts.
So I know this would be kind of crazy. The internet be talking crazy when they talking about the Jay-Z and the Epstein files and all that, right? So
I'm not even entertaining that nonsense.
You know what's stupid about that, John? When I've read it, I was like, 1996. Jay-Z, man, come on, man. I mean, you a fan, you know, like, come on, man. Jay-Z still like in the streets around 96. It wasn't rolling with no billionaires like them people. You know what I'm saying? Like
all they needed was his name attached to it, and they're gonna believe it.
That's crazy. It's crazy, man.
That's how gullible people is. That's how gullible they are. All you need to see is his name attached to it, and everybody and their mother gonna believe it. And then of course you have the fool 50 just trolling away. That just ignites it even more. Well, 50 talking about it, so it got to be the truth.
Yo, he is annoying,
Y'all just as gullible and y'all just as miserable as he is. I don't care how much money he got. That is a miserable man. Very miserable. And he's proven it every chance he get. His obsession with Puff, and I'm not even defending Puff. Puff is exactly where he need to be. And he been a snake in my eyes. But the point is that your obsession for this dude, and we know why you obsessed with him. And we know why you really upset with him. We know why.
Yep.
If you know, you know. It is what it is. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be on this platform and just airing out the business. But if you know, you know. The real ones know. We know why he got an issue with Puff. Y'all can sit here and be naive about it. Oh, he was mad because he wanted to take him shopping. Y'all believe that bullshit if you want. Y'all be gullible if you want. We know the reason why he don't like Puff. We know the reason. And then everything with Jay, you like, listen, the reality is this. You're never going to be Jay. You're never going to be Puff. You will always be the third fiddle when it comes to King of New York. That's going to always be Jay and Puff. It will never be you. And that's what he can't accept. That's what he can't accept. No matter what he do, he's never going to be considered the King of New York. Never. That's going to always be Sean Carter and Sean Combs. And he just can't accept that.
I agree.
That's simple.
Yeah.
It's that simple. And then, there's a clip going around now. Somebody they had asked Tony Ayo whose career would he rather have, Jay or 50s. Of course, he going to say 50. No, I would expect him to say, that's his man, so I would expect him to say 50. But if common sense, come on now. Come on. Let's be real here. Whose career would you rather have? I'd rather have Jay's career. Duh. Like 50 cold on these streets when it come to rapping. He cold on these streets when it come to rapping.
Yo, man. And another thing with 50, his music catalog didn't really age that well. When you go back and try to listen to his shit, it's like, he was okay. You know what I'm saying? The hype machine he had back then when he came out, it was okay. Boom, boom, boom. They, G Unit was shaking and moving, whatever. But when you go back now, and I'm gonna go listen to 50 catalog, you'd be like, nah, this dude, he had a couple of joints, but it ain't really like that.
I was thinking about this at work What we on Saturday? I think I saw this clip on Tuesday. And I was at work thinking about that too. And I'm like, clearly it's Jay because Jay got multiple classics. 50 only got 2. You take away Get Rich or Die Trying and the Massacre, his career, nobody bumping Curtis right now. Nobody bumping Before I Self-Destruct. Nobody's bumping any of that. To be honest with you, I don't think nobody bumping Get Rich or Die Trying either. And if they are, they probably bumping their favorite tracks.
Right.
You can still, like, there's about 3 albums from Jay that you can still listen to this day from start to finish. Still. No 50 album give you that vibe right now. Not even Get Rich or Die Trying. Because like you said, it didn't age well.
Mm-mm.
The hype train, of course, you with Dre and M, yeah. I'll never take that away from him. But as far as whose career would I rather have, come on now. Like, why is that even a question? Why is that even a question?
Seriously.
It's Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Do the Billionaire. It's for real? It was Billionaire. So I'm gonna take 50 career. For real? No. Jay. They're not even in the same stratosphere, and that's the problem. That's why he's obsessed with him. Because they're not even in the same stratosphere. And Jay don't even respond. He ain't paying him no attention.
Nah.
None. But yeah, well, since we on the halftime show thing, I want to ask you if you can remember off the top of your head, if you can remember, give me your top 3 halftime shows that you watched.
Man,
I usually say 5, but I want to make it difficult.
Yeah, the shit number 1 probably is
Go ahead.
Damn, I'm tripping. Did Whitney Houston do drum? Or I'm tripping. I'm mixing her with something else.
I think she did the national anthem.
That's not. Yeah, that's what I'm confused.
I think she did. I think she did. I don't think she did a halftime show.
It was the national anthem. That's what it was.
I think she did the national anthem.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
That was the greatest national anthem. Let's get that out the way.
Right. Damn, man.
I heard you say Mike. I heard you say Mike. I'm glad that's in there.
Yeah, Mike.
I'm glad that's in there.
Damn, man. I don't even know, man. I'm the Janet Jackson drum.
Oh, the shit with Timberlake.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Man, I'm not sure, man.
Dang, I didn't think this would be difficult for you.
Yeah, man. Damn.
Wow, dang.
Damn. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Yeah, I just got Mike, man.
Dang, I didn't think I'd get you.
Yeah. The other.
I didn't think I'd get you. I mean, you did say Mike, so I can't really. I can't fault you for that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So maybe if I give you my 3 at a register.
Okay.
All right, Mike, number 1. Let's get that out the way. 2, Dre, Snoop, M, Mary, Kendrick.
Okay.
And then 3, Beyonce.
Damn.
Beyonce.
So, yeah, the Beyonce joint was nice.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. That
and she turned the lights.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. No, she killed that joint, man.
Hell yeah.
The Dre joint, it was okay. It was okay. It was nice to see them able to bring all them out. That was dope. But yeah, Mike and Beyonce, yeah. That's it. That's it, man. All the other ones is like, it's okay.
I was a little kid. The candy store for the Dre and Snoop one. Like when I found out that they was doing it, I was like, oh man, I know they gonna rip it. Cause I was like, okay. Cause at this time, it wasn't really rappers doing halftime shows.
True.
R&B stars, pop stars, but then to have a hip hop act and then to have it in LA, it was fitting. It's like, okay, it's in LA. Why not have these LA legends on this stage?
Yeah, that was dope. That part is dope.
Dre and Snoop is the headliners, and then you throw Eminem in there, you throw Mary in there, you throw Kendrick in there. I don't care about Curtis. He didn't need to be there, but I get it. Jay didn't even want him there, but M was like, yo, either he come or you don't got me. So, Jay bit the bullet and just, respect M's wishes. But me, as a huge Dr. Dre fan and a big Snoop fan, I'm like, let's go. Like, this is my halftime show right here. F what everybody else talking about, because I know they're going to kill it. And they did. They did.
Yep.
And then Mary J. Oh, God.
Ooh, yeah, I'm a huge Mary J. fan.
I'm just talking about what she was wearing.
Man. That part too.
Dang. Yeah, I might go on YouTube and just once we done with this, I might go on YouTube and find the halftime performance just to watch again.
Right.
For real. All right, so you said you got the Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm taking the Seahawks.
All right, you got the Seahawks. I got the Patriots. Gotta ask you, what's on the menu? Like, what's gonna be eaten for the halftime game? What snacks you got?
Damn, man, I gotta go to the store today. It's funny.
You better bundle up.
Yeah, man. That's a whole yo. I'm hearing these wins. I ain't even step outside today yet, but I'm
about to now. Once I'm done with this, I'm gonna step outside.
Yeah, because I gotta go to the store, and I'm just like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? I gotta bundle up for that, man. Thank God I ain't gotta go too far, but yeah, I gotta go to the store. I gotta pick up some things, my snacks, man. I gotta get my snacks. It's most likely it's gonna be, man. I love tacos and shit like that, man. So I'm gonna have my salsa, my cheese, and the chips. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely gonna be a big bag of those. And I don't know what else, but definitely gonna have my cheese, salsa, and the chips.
Okay. All right, well, I ain't gonna hold you up because I want you to take care of that so you can get back in the crib with this damn weather. But once again, my God, thank you once again for joining me on here as always. Good job as always. Before you bounce, I just ask that you plug your platform. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it again for having me on your platform. But y'all can follow me on Instagram at Ms100, not 00. And my YouTube is the same thing. It's Ms100, not 00. That's it.
There it is, y'all. But it's a wrap for this video. Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. If y'all haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, hit that notification bell so that way once a video is uploaded, you will get a notification letting you know that I dropped a new video. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment when it's dropped. Tell a friend to tell a friend, all that good shit. In closing, y'all know how this goes. This has been another video of Sportsway with Dre Day Podcast. If you are on the East Coast, bundle the hell up. If you outside, these winds is crazy. Y'all be safe out there, everybody. But that was just a message for the Northeast. But everybody else, y'all be safe. God bless. Peace and love. Your boys is out of here. Peace.
Peace.